Hello and welcome to Forgotten Stream. This is round 6 of United League Reborn Training Challenge Cup. This is going to be too loud. So this is going to be the last edition of ULR3 that I'm going to take part in, because round 6 is the last group stage round of the United League Reborn 3, so this is the last map pack. Next week we are going to have finals with 16 players that scored most points across the first 6 rounds. That obviously doesn't include me, because as ever I didn't train anything. Definitely not competitive enough. This week we have 4 maps: Rally, Stadium, Coast and Desert. And I'll be quiet for the first half, or for the first stage, because I'm going to be playing to focus on my driving. But do expect more commentary for the final. And we obviously have got a delay. Yeah, hamster, it will be different for the final, but for the moment I'm going to be playing and I need sound for that. So yeah, we've got a bit of a delay because Nod is going to be 10 minutes late and Lolomax is a very kind admin who's going to wait. Perfect start. Why do we have to do blind turns. This is the real challenge, isn't it? Something you can't see. Yeah, this track is just not good. And here he comes. It's only been, what, 11 minutes? What the hell? Yay! Finally alive. Oh, it's stadium. For heaven's sake, why? So we have Lolomax, Seras, Phil, Batum, Martin, whoever that is. I just lost track. So once again, Node 32, Team, Martin, Batum, Phil, myself, Forgotten, Seras, Lolomax. And we are live for the first map, Stadium, ULR3 Cyclone by Snack. That apparently was not. The only person to finish behind me. Crash today. I want to be finishing last on every round. So the only people behind me are Pat and Sebas. Whoa. Good job, Cyrus. Oh, and Pat has won a round. Good. Hooray, it's finally over. And dead last, 3 points behind Ceres. Next up I think was Deserts, where I suck. It's also a crappy TMX track. With a blind turn 1. It's apparently tech nowadays. Oh, this is turn 1. That is technically turn 3, I guess. Whoever that was. Pass. No, not goodbye. Where's nobody crashing? I mean, I'm not fast enough to actually do anything. Jesus. I think this might be my personal best, I'm not sure. Bad. How are you doing, mate? Rip. nice one. Very good. So. Tim. Last round, I guess. Yep. Somebody crashed. Actually, fifth. Two maps done. I am 8 points behind Pat. Now it's coast, and I suck at coast, and I didn't train. Yeah, things don't look promising. Team is going to come right back up. I'm pretty certain about that. So, speaking of top 3 being decided, yeah, definitely. Lolamax, Phil and Tim are certainly the favorites to qualify for the final tonight. And since this is Stadium, Tim is going to solidify his position, his grip on top 3. Alright. Nice gear. Using all of the speed right from the start. That should help him a great deal. Get these gears right at the start ever. What happens? Yeah. Lag happens. Thanks, mate. I'll take it. Finally, a decent start, and I have to slide here. Crush there. Yeah, good job of Sam. Ceres, but pretty sure he's going to pull away. Just like this. Still one more round to go. Come on. Ah, DX cheat spotted. 18 points to Martin in 7th. Yeah, I'm just falling further behind after every map. Can I redeem myself on rally? Probably not. This isn't a track where I can just jump in and everyone. So fast, he's on keyboard. Is fast. Why? Rally isn't supposed to be KB friendly. Fourth, not bad. Better than expected at any rate. Still made it. That is definitely a personal best. So, as expected, Lolo, Max, Phil and Tim are going through. And I finished in 7th, ahead of Batum only. Let's head over to server 1. Come on. Now we'll pop off for a bit. What do you mean, please wait? Been waiting for years. Alright, see you in a bit. And I'm back. Oh, hello Minui. At least one person is watching my stream then. Who do we have? I have no idea. Probably Furax, Semko, Corky, Galba, Zepset, Garfovsky, Q, Neko, Nemesis, Phil, Tim, Lolomax, Maxi? There's supposed to be 12 players, not 13. I don't understand. We shall see. Yeah, working then, mean we. Well, have fun. Thanks for watching my stream and not somebody else's. So, since I can't even understand who is going to be playing the final, I can at least tell you that the track is ULR3 Cyclone by Snack, and it would have been a decent track actually, if it weren't for bloody poles in the middle of the track. Why? I'm a noob. I need simpler tracks, I don't need bloody obstacles. Remove the bloody poles, it will be a decent stadium track. No, we need obstacles, because noobs have to suffer. Bastard. Alright, warm up. And I still don't understand who is going to play. Will this help me in any way? No, there are 13 drivers. Why is that so? We need 12, not 13, guys. What's wrong with you? Oh, I just assume Maxi is not going to be playing. That is not certain. I know speak baguette. No, they are not easy, mean we. Just aren't. Why do you mean you don't speak baguette? I didn't say a word in French. I've got the chat on my phone now. Okie dokie. The lights are out and away we go. And who do we have in the lead? Nobody crashing at the first set of poles. Semco in first place, followed closely by Furax. Lolomax in the lead. What is going on? He's not supposed to be a stadium pro, but he's still in the leading pack. Semco still in the lead. Oh, he crashes! And that leaves Lolomax no longer leader, because that is Black Q. That is hotly contested between him, Lolomax, Q and Tim. Tim looks to be the winner, and Lolomax loses a bunch of positions in the final sector and only finishes 5th after all. Well, you should learn French, mean we? That's a beautiful language. If I were to watch a stream, I'd probably go for the French one. For a French one. Round 2. I'm on Lolomax. Dare to predict the winner. Ooh, tough one. I don't even remember who was first on my server. Probably Lolomax. Will he win? I don't know. I'd have my money either on Lolomax and OQ. But let's get back to the round. We have Semco in first place, Lolomax second, Furax in third. And Semco is relentless in his pursuit of perfection. And he crashes once again. I jinxed the bloody fella. And it's Furax out in front, followed by Corky, Team Zepset and Lolomax. And that is exactly how they finished. Lolomax 5th once again. And Phil just didn't get into the finish. That will be a comfortable last position for him in this round. Oh, by the way, I like how the French people call Furax. They call him Fufu. It's so cute, isn't it? And round 3, Semco once again leading the round, followed by Furax and Team and Galba and who not. Let's watch. Wait, what happened to Semco? Did he crash once again? That is not the kind of performance I was expecting to see from him. Yes, somehow Neko is in 3rd position, gaining on Black Q and Team, who are the leaders of this round. Going for a slightly different approach before this downhill section. That seems to have paid off. He's closed in on the leaders. Black Q will take it. And Maxi just isn't doing too well on this track. Although he's 8th. This round was not friendly for him, or to him. Fourth round. Off we go. I'm on Neko. Everyone had a decent start. Nobody seems to have crashed at the first poles. Corky is in the lead. No, now it's Furax, followed by Semco, and I saw somebody crashing already. And Semco is in the lead, finally. That's what I was expecting him to see all along. Followed by Galba, Corky, Black Q and Neko. And let's switch to Corky. Will he catch Semco? Will Semco actually finish without crashing? We shall find out soon. So far, things are looking good. Galba has overtaken Corky. Neko had a look, and Black Q finds himself in 3rd position. Finally, Semco finishes with a 59.66, which seems to be a good time, since I can only see 1:59 in rounds daily at the moment, and that belongs to Semco himself. Last round of this first track. Away we go. I'm on Corky. Various lines taken by drivers. Corky in the lead. Not anymore, it's so close. The lead is changing all the time. At the moment it is Phil, followed by Semco, Q, Lolomax, Zepset. Oh, it's so tight. Let's watch Lolomax. What's he going to bring to the table in this round? He's trying his best to keep up with the leaders. That is proving to be difficult. And we have a new face up front. That is Zepset. Haven't seen him doing well in this track. And he finishes 2nd. And Semco with another 59. That is incredible. If only he hadn't crashed the first 3 rounds. What could have been? What would have been? So So that concludes the first track. We have Semco in the lead actually with 100 points, but he's tied with Black Q, followed by Tim, Furax, Corky, Zepset, Neko, Lolomax, Galba, Phil, Gafovsky and Maxi. And Neko is the sole CMC representative in this final. Let's head to Desert. What can I say about this track? Well, first of all, it's called Fuck Love. How about that? The author is Horfast. I believe that is frozen from CRM. And this is definitely just another TMX track and not a real league track. I already mentioned the start. I will mention it again. It's just a blind turn. Why? Why would you build that for a league? This isn't supposed to be like that. The challenge should be the turns themselves, not the visibility. Anyway, a little rant over. Who am I expecting to see at the top? Obviously Lolamax, because he's OG. He's a TMO Pro, one of the best Desert players ever. But we've got some fresh faces, like Black Q and Neko. And Zepset looked competent in this warm-up. And I see Phil has Daddy top 1 in rounds. This is going to be a hotly contested track. Warm-up has finished. We're waiting for the first round to commence. And the lights are out and away we go. And who is going to crash at the first turn? I think somebody did, I'm not quite sure. I'm on Zepset at the moment, who is in third position. It's Phil in the lead, followed by Q, Neko. Now it's Garfield and Corky and Maxi mixing it up with Zepset. Ooh, that is close between the leaders. I want to see how they are doing. It's Phil and Q. Black Q obviously says he hadn't trained anything. I am not so sure. He's either lying or he's that good. But he's definitely a good driver, you can't deny that. And so far he's on track for a top 1. Yes, he manages to do just that. 0.15 faster than Phil's former Daddy 1. Not a bad start at all. And that is quite a statement of intent as well. Yeah, I think Black Q will probably take it. He looks to be incredibly strong on Desert. Rally is his own track. Ooh, I saw at least a couple of crashes. That should be Tim and Maxi, judging by the gaps on the left of the screen. And I'm on Phil, who is in third position, behind Lolamax and Black Q, who is in the lead once again. But Lolamax will be trying all he can do to overtake Black Q. Is it actually possible? I don't know. It should be. Ooh, Lolamax crashes. He's passed by Phil. No, not for long. He regains second position. And that is 1, 2, 3 for Black Q, Lolamax and Phil. And Gafovsky, my consistency hero from previous rounds, only finishes 4th. How is he doing at the moment? He's 11th. but that is because we had started with Stadium, and he is not a good Stadium driver. But he's an excellent driver on TMO environment, so let's see how far he's going to climb back up the scoreboard. I saw somebody crashing at that bank turn. I think Zepset is leading this round, followed by Phil and Black U. Phil is going wide on the mesh turn. That loses him a position. Gafovsky has overtaken him as well. And Black U is in the lead once again. Let's watch Zepset, who only recently joined the fray in this United League Reborn as a member of TSM team. And he doesn't look rusty at all. But the man who looks the least rusty of all is Black U, who's won another round. And Zepset lost a couple of positions right at the finish. He had been passed by Korki and Gafovsky. So it's 3 rounds out of 3-1 for Black U so far. Is he going to falter at all? He probably won't. He's a robot. And round 4, and Zepset has flown off the track. That will not do him any favors at all. Meanwhile, Black U is in first position once again. From Phil, from Lolamax, from Garfield. He's starting to lag. He's disappeared off my screen. Is it... Ooh, Phil has crashed. And now it's Lolamax in first position. And yeah, Black U had some connection issues because his round will be ignored. That is not what we want to see in the final. Bad luck, mate. Bad luck. That is so unfortunate. Yes, that is his winning streak going down the drain. And the last round, and I'm on Golf. What's he going to show us in this round? Well, he is in third position, which is closely contested. Already fourth. Blackie has crashed. Would that have been the misfortunes of previous rounds? I am not sure. But anyway, Garth is leading from Lolamax, from Neko, and Lolamax regains the lead. But Garfield wants to have a word about it. Ooh, it is tight. This is so tense. Who is going to prevail? One real turn to go, and it will be Lolamax taking another round. And Black U only finishes fourth after that crash. Should really practice pronouncing the word crash. Are you kidding? WTF is happening? I don't know, mate, what you're talking about. Meanwhile, Black U in first, followed by Lolamax, Semko and Neko, and Gafovsky is up to 8th position. Up next we've got Coast. Neko comeback time. Is he really going to come back on Coast? I wouldn't be so confident about that. So, since we're talking coast, I would expect Semco to perform, Tim as well. Who do we see having good records in Daddy? Phil, Black Q, Furax, Corky, Zepset, Lolomax 11, Neko only 14th. Scheisse Hurensohn provider, which basically means damn son of a whore provider. He is not happy about his ISP, that's for sure. Why are your ears bleeding? Semco is 12 points behind Q. This is going to be interesting. He might actually regain the lead he had after Stadium. And it's lights out and away we go, and Garfield has a bad gear at the start. Let's try Furax, who I believe is in the leading group, which is so far pretty dense, but Furax had a bit of a slide. Let's try Semco, who isn't even in the lead, which belongs to Q or Phil. And Semco had a slide. That is not what I was expecting from him on coast. Phil is fighting Black Q in the lead, for the lead, and Tim is following, waiting to see any crashes to capitalize on them. Phil seems to be getting the better lines. Will he manage to hold it? No, he won't. Black Q with Daddy top 2 and a round win. That is another statement of intent right there. My ISP will pay for this. Round 2, Gafovsky struggling with the start once again. And Phil must have had a good start. Maxi in the moment, leading actually. Let's watch him. He's in second at the moment, behind Semco and now behind Q. And he's sliding, and we're switching away to Black Q, who is hunting down Semco. How is this going to resolve? We shall find out soon. So far, Semco is going for top 1. And Black Q with a slide, and he has to take a respawn. That is not a good look. And Neko, who is in second position, is over a second behind Semco. That is a remarkable performance from the Turkish player. I believe he's from Turkey. And just like that, he drives a new top 1 in rounds mode. That is fast. Round 3, Gafovsky with another bad start. He doesn't seem to get the gearing right at the start, and I saw somebody crashing at that checkpoint, and Galba, and somebody else failing too. And there is Neko sliding. Let's check out Phil. Black Q with a crash. So that is team in first position, followed by Lolamax, Phil and Corky. We're going to be fighting not only for second, but possibly for first place as well. But team doesn't want to give up just yet. Still hanging on there in first. But Phil is trying and gaining. Will he manage to make a switch back in the last turn? No, I don't think he will. So that is Tim and Phil, separated by a tenth of a second. And Black Q with third position. Yes, Garfowski seems to be struggling with this track. Black Q promises to do a Simon, by the looks of it. If anyone isn't aware, Simon was Ionian from DR or DR UKR, and he was notorious for destroying his gamepads. Anyways, fourth round. Semco in the lead. Phil does want to win this round. Semco slides. That hands the lead right into Phil's hands. Semco will definitely attack back. Yes, he is gaining. He is clearly faster through these turns. Will he make it stick? Doesn't look likely. Yes, it didn't happen. Phil with the round win, followed by Semco and Tim. And Black Q is raging, saying he's done with this game. But come on, you're still leading. And Garfield finally got the gear right, and I saw somebody sliding away. That should have been Galba. Meanwhile, Furax and Semco in the lead. Furax loses it. Let's watch Phil once again, who is in second, which is closely contested between him and Tim. And they are following Semco, who goes wide with a slide and loses the lead. I saw Tim sliding away. So that is Phil in first position, followed by Semco, who crashes once again and is immediately passed by a couple of other drivers. But Phil also managed to crash. So at the moment it's actually Neko in first position. But not for long. Let's see if he can manage to get it. Yes, he will. Neko, Semco, Phil, Team, Black Q. That was quite an interesting round. So, after 3 maps, we have Semco back in first. 1 point from Black Q, then Neko, Lolomax, Team, Corky, Phil, Zepset, Furax, Garfowski, Galba and Maxi. And SJ, Visa, whoever you are, somehow you were right. Neko came back after Coast. So, we only have Rally to go, the last map for tonight. This is ULR3 L'Angelus by Black Q, whom I'm expecting to perform reasonably well, probably better than anyone else. We will find out, but it's only warm-up at the moment. So the difference between Semco and Lolomax, who is lying in 4th, is only 9 points. Is Semco good enough on rally? to only lose 9 points to Lola Max? I think he isn't. He might actually finish 4th. Yeah, I have my money on Black Q, but Neko and Lola Max will definitely have something to say about that. Also, let's see where Garfield ends up. Right now he's in 10th, but I see that he has a Daddy Top 1 at the moment. This should be interesting. And we shouldn't forget Phil, who was also pretty good on this track. And it's about to start, the last track for tonight. And away we go. What's going to happen? I already saw somebody crash. Tim, not good through this gravel section. Black Q must have crashed. Let's check out Phil, who is no longer in the lead because he's passed by Lola Max and Zepset. Yes, that is a good person to watch. He is following Zepset, Lola Max, and there's Neko back in the mix. This is going to be interesting. This is a mighty scrap for top 1 between Neko, Lola Max, Phil and Zepset. Let's see who is going to come out on top. So far it's Neko, ahead of Lola Max, from Black Q, from Phil, from Zepset. What's going to happen at the finish? Because it is an interesting finish actually. And Lola Max seems to have got the better line. Neko only finishes 2nd and Black Q 3rd. What's that done to the standings? Semco is in 4th already. Yeah, he stands no chance. But out of the top 3, anyone can take it. Black Q, Lola Max and Neko, separated by 3 points. Already saw a crash or 2. And another. And we have Garfovsky in the lead, followed by Phil, who hit that castle entrance. Let's try out Zepset. Who is currently in 4th, behind Garfovsky, Maxi and Galba. Maxi is surprisingly good in this round. Is he a rally specialist? I never heard of him before in my life. Oh, and he went off the track right there. So, Zepset and Black Q crashes on those wooden bits. So it's Garfield 1 second away from Lola Max, from Zepset. Will anyone crash at the finish? Doesn't look like it. That was quite an interesting round right there. Ah, that is Hamster. Who would have known? I mean, we disappointed that Jumper Jack's real name isn't Jack. And it's round 3 and somebody crashed already. And Maxi making some optimistic moves work for him. And that means that Black Q is in the lead, following him Lola Max. He's got a much better line on that off-road section, so Lola Max finds himself at the head of the field, followed by Black Q, who is currently gaining. He's made a little mistake and he is now overtaken by Gafowski, and Neko is right there behind him. He'll also be wanting to take a bit of a to taste a bit of a champagne on the podium. Black Q crashes, which allows Neko to sneak ahead of him. So the engines are off. It's Lolomax. Ooh, Black Q. He almost died right there. And he is enraged. Yeah, it does look like Lolo is going to take it. Penultimate round. Black Q with a good start. He's in first. Let's check out Phil, who is his closest contender. He does look very much competent. Black Q crashed after the drop, so that will put him right down the order. And it's Neko trying to get the lead, and it's a rage quit from Black Q. Sensational. And Neko still in first, but that is not for certain because he's already passed by Lolomax, and Garfield wants to have a word about that, and Zepset isn't too far behind. And Neko is already down to fourth. Will he have a better line than Zepset? Yes, he will. Lolomax from Garfield from Neko. And a rage quit from Black Q. How immature. This is not mature indeed. Last round of the last track for tonight. Off we go. I'm on Zepset. Oh, had a decent start. Some people are wobbling a bit too much on those turns. Zepset was actually in first, still is. We have Phil, Garfield and Neko fighting for that lead with completely different lines, and now it's Garfield and Neko first and second. Garf wants to renew the top one in Daddy by the looks of it. Let's see how successful he's going to be. But Neko isn't giving up just yet. He's 0.3, not anymore. 0.12 behind Garfield. He's gaining, but now he clipped a bit of a gap on those wooden blocks. No, it doesn't look like he's going to win the round. Or does it? No. Garfield takes the round, Neko second, Zepset third. Neko with a personal best, actually. And it's Lolomax first, ahead of Neko and Semco. Maybe they are Black Q down in 8th after missing just 2 rounds. And Garfield managed to climb up to 6th. Yes, that was fascinating stuff. So that is it for this evening. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you soon. I don't know when exactly. I think I'm going to be streaming some matches. Maybe TSM versus TMO, maybe Trezen versus Revan, maybe something from Division 2. I will definitely be streaming our fun match between CMC and Deno. So there should be enough content waiting for you at the click of a button. Anyway, that was it from me for tonight. Thanks once again for tuning in, and goodbye.